Little Miss Recap contains adult language and is intended for entertainment purposes only. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Little Miss Recap. My name's Amy. I'm your host. I'm here with Becca today, and we're here to talk about maybe the worst episode of Landman.
Oh, what did we? I feel like every day we start with, what did we watch?
Well, Becca jumps on this morning and she's like, I feel like the show's going downhill. This is what we're getting. And I thought you were talking about Landman, but she was talking about Sister Wives.
I was talking about our good old Sister Wives.
But I'm like, yeah, what is this? I read a scathing review of, the sophomore slump is a thing. A lot of times it takes a third or fourth season for a show to find its footing.
Mm-hmm.
And this writer was like, whenever anyone talks about the sophomore slump, they're going to go right to Landman because this is terrible. Taylor Sheridan had so much potential coming out of that first season, and it's been squandered. This is what we're doing now. We're hiring dancers to be physical therapists.
And where is that going to go? Like, at least we got the neighbor. Justice for the neighbor. At least she's back in school. We don't have to worry about Handsome touching her.
But my problem with this is he's like, I'll save it until we get there. But I have so many problems. I have a note here saying this was bad.
Yeah.
What is with Taylor Sheridan? Did Taylor Sheridan's mother not love him? Did she abandon him?
Did he grow up in an orphanage all alone without human interaction?
With only Miss Hannigan as his lead role, which is Carol Burnett in Annie? And was he like, just, oh my God, she's a slut, so all women must be a slut?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm kind of getting tired of it. It's actually,
I was going to ask an obvious question.
Hmm.
Is he in the manosphere? Obviously.
Oh, yes. He hands you your welcome to the manosphere packet when you arrive. You get a cowboy hat, a jean jacket, and a welcome packet.
Like, he honestly thinks women have fucking rocks in their heads.
Yes.
Like, I'm shocked it's not like an old Looney Tunes commercial where you could see inside the woman's head and it's just like a hamster and a wheel, like.
It's just a shopping bag.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now we got that out of the way.
Yeah.
I also don't know where this title came from.
It's because that guy was handsome and he touched her.
Oh.
Cami.
Did she say that?
I think she said to Tommy he was very handsome. And he touched me. And that's when Tommy kind of like made that face, like, what do you mean? And then she like explained, like, he wiped,
Okay.
But,
all right.
What is that supposed to show? Like,
first of all, you have to understand when Timmy and I saw that scene, we're like, what is on her mouth?
I know. Well, Steve goes, did they know there was something on her face? I'm like,
and like, I feel like it's a deliberate decision to put a little tiny bit of white goo on the side of a woman's mouth.
Yes. Yes.
Like, she couldn't have like a little piece of lettuce or something.
Or like some like crumbs on her jacket that he wiped away, like, because let's be honest, I have crumbs on my shirt all the time. I could use a handsome man wiping them away.
I have a shelf right here known as my breasts that just catch everything. Everything.
Surprisingly, I actually have a pretty small mouth, but I think it's much larger. So I always try to put more food or more drink. And
trying to jam more food in there.
As much as I possibly can. Yes.
Can I talk for 1 second about my GLP-1 journey that I'm on?
Yeah.
So you know that I don't have much of an appetite, right?
Yes.
But since my incident last week, I have to reset.
Okay.
I'm going like 2 weeks without a shot.
Okay.
And so my appetite is back.
Oh, that's lovely.
I ate 3 pieces of pizza the other day.
So I will share something.
Been able to eat 3 pieces of pizza in like 2 years.
Oh, that's That's magnificent. Mm-hmm. As you and Amanda know, I have recently started a GLP-1 journey. Mm-hmm. I just did my 3rd shot.
Mm-hmm.
I have not eaten a full meal.
Right?
Like and how instantaneously it happened. I remember texting you guys and going, "Wait, I'm not hungry." Like,
yeah, you don't even think about food. Shuts off the food noise.
So I actually at first it was kind of scary. Like I missed. It was weird. Like, and it was kind of during the holiday time when I started, and so I was just eating appetizers because other people were eating. It's weird. It's very weird.
It's very strange, and to have that come back, is
it
wild.
instantaneously, it just comes right back.
No, it took a little bit of time, and it's not as severe.
Okay.
But I was like determined to eat these 3 slices of pizza because here's what happened.
You might as well.
I had to order pizza for all of us, right?
Okay.
And we all like different things.
Mm.
So there was a plain, there was a pepperoni, and there was a mushroom, and there was an onion. The onion, I'm out.
Yeah.
Okay. But I had to have one of the pepperoni, and they weren't huge. They were, I had one of the pepperoni, one of the mushroom, one of the plain, and I stuffed that plain down. I'm like, I'm doing it.
I actually emailed my doctor and I said, I'm going on vacation in February for a long weekend and I want to enjoy my vacation. What do we do? Like,
you can skip a week. I've done that. When we came to San Francisco, I skipped a week.
Okay. So then you can like eat and have a few drinks and I'm a cheap date now. Let me tell you.
Yep.
I had a drink and a half and I said to Steve, I can't drink anymore. I feel like 4 or 5 drinks in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It felt like a double drink.
I hardly drink anymore. I hardly drink.
Yeah.
I think for me, part of the problem is everything I like to drink is so sugary.
Yeah.
That I'm kind of like, eh. So like I'll have a cider if we go out, but like that's it.
Yeah.
I never drink at home. Like it's weird. I just have no desire to do that. With me, food has always been my problem. Like,
yeah.
You could put 9 bottles of wine next to 3 cookies, and guess where I'm going first?
You're going for the cookies.
Yeah. So that's always been my problem. But yeah, so now I'm like eating normally, but it will end soon because I'm gonna redo. Okay. Yeah. All right.
It's It's an interesting journey. Yeah.
It is. That's been GLP-1 corner.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about this shit show, shall we?
Let's get into it.
This is Landman Season 2, Episode 8, Handsome Touched Me. Okay, I totally missed where that came from.
Yeah.
So.
We are glad that we were incorrect about where we thought the title was going to come from.
Well, I mean, we were right about everything except that's where the title's from.
Yes.
We knew there would be some sexual exploitation of a woman around TL.
Oh,
we were right.
We were right.
Yeah. He's not the one sexually harassing her yet.
No.
But it's coming.
Yeah.
So we open with TL taking a fall in the pool, and it's probably the only somewhat decent scene in the entire episode.
Probably.
Because, he was trying to do something and he landed in the pool. Thankfully, he was not injured in a more substantial way.
Yeah.
But he, again, waxes poetic about how he's aging. And he tells a story about a man with Alzheimer's at the home and how he stares at the wall and wasn't aware he's aging. And I'm like, we get it, Taylor Sheridan. You're going to this well too often.
Yeah.
Like, we get it. He's aging. We understand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's just so... The conversations that TL has with Tommy about getting old and appreciating your life would be so much more poignant if they were like once in a while.
Yes.
But it's every episode.
It's every scene that they're together, they're having that same monologue.
Yes.
And it's like, all right.
Here we go. So go ahead.
Except when Tommy was helping him out of the pool, Steve goes, that's the elderly helping the elderly. He can't get over it since I told him the age difference.
He had to take off his little boots. And Timmy was talking about like how flat his ass is, which we were talking about yesterday with Amanda.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's those size 6 women's jeans, just I just recorded an episode of Altar Call with Tane.
Oh.
And we were talking off air about Landman, and she's like, oh my God, Billy Bob Thornton's so hot. I'm like, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. And she said I'm kind of into those kind of guys. Like, I really liked Steven Tyler. I'm like, same. I said, okay, so you and I could never go to an old folks home together.
So you could never do volunteer work together with her.
No. So I was glad to feel not alone in my disgusting taste.
Good.
So Tommy's going to meet Cooper, and Angela calls him. She's in a full-on bikini, Becca.
No.
This is... I love when you just go, no. She is like practically pulling down the bikini bottom, correct?
Yes. And who jumps out of their pajamas and into a bikini?
Well, she wants $10,000 to take the old folks to the casino. And Tommy says, well, I look at it this way. If I was in Amsterdam and you were a hooker in a glass case, would I pay 10 grand to fuck you? Yeah. I'm like, Billy Bob Thornton, you're better than this.
Yeah, that's where we had to go. Like,
what are you doing? You're so much better than this. So I'm like, who talks to their wife like this?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was, and $10,000
to take a bunch of old people to the casino?
Okay, I wrote, oh my God, Tommy goes to a strip club to find a physical therapist for his father. Billy Bob Thornton, you are better than this. I watched Goliath, sir.
That was a good show.
I mean, what are you doing? Why are you doing this?
I mean, it makes sense that TL would need a sexy physical therapist. Come on.
Are there no hot physical therapists who are qualified?
Amy Archer. Hot girls do not go to school and get jobs. Remember that. Only brown-haired girl with glasses and freckles
you are
go to school.
Yes. If you are blonde and hot, you are either a stripper or, as Angela says later, a hooker.
Yes.
Okay.
Cami lucked out with that black hair.
She did. She did. So he meets this woman and he's like, you keep yourself limber with yoga and stuff, right? And she's like, yeah. Can you help my dad? You don't have to wear a G-string. You don't have to have sex or anything. But, my pop is stubborn as a jack mule and can't say no to a pretty woman. Okay. When we met TL, he was up at the home watching the sunsets. I think I prefer him there.
He's safer.
Yes. And there was a gentleman, remember, a young black guy who would come out and help TL. And TL seemed to really like this guy.
Yeah,
Why can't you get somebody like that? Yeah. Why do you need somebody whose ass cheeks are hanging out? Oh God. Okay.
And how much? And was that payment just for one session?
I have no idea because that was like $2,000.
And Tommy just walks her. Where's Tommy getting all this liquid cash?
He has all this money all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I thought he was broke and poor and
why is he living with his lawyer and the head of his crew if he has all this money?
Why don't they redecorate?
Why don't they redecorate that J.C. Penney's house that looks like Hildy from Trading Spaces did it? Like, come on.
Did you see that large poster of picture of the cowboy with his ass? We're not taking that down. This is America.
I will say the pool is beautiful in this house.
I'm not a fan of these kind of mega mansions, but I'm partial to it because it's Texas.
Yeah, I hear you. So, all right. So this scene is gross. And then he says to this woman, like, if you want to throw in a hand job.
Gross.
So she agrees to take the job because she's probably 22 and somebody her $2,000 to do yoga with an old man. I'd take it.
Shit. I'd take it
now. So she's like, but I'm not qualified for this. So if like he gets hurt, it's not on me. And Tommy's like, okay, that's not going to hold up in a court of law. I'm here to tell you.
Oh, no.
All right. Now, Tommy and Cooper meet with Boss. Now, last episode, I misnamed him as King. He is Boss.
Yes.
And his crew. And he's having them go out and service Cooper's wells, but they're hesitant to work under Cooper. But Tommy's like, guys, he hit 6 for 6. Like, come on. At least this subplot ties into the bigger story.
It makes sense. I do have one question, though. So now that TL is living with them and, Angela has this amazing community service that she does with the elderly.
Sure.
Why does
That
she just not take him with her?
Oh my God, that's a really good point.
He would love the casino.
He would love those women.
He would love the drinking.
I mean, he would love what's her name? Margaret, the head nurse lady that they give the makeover to.
That they sexify.
Yeah. He would love her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if he'd love the oldies.
No, they're too old.
They're too old for him. Yeah. He's 82. He needs at least a 50-year-old, maybe 40.
No, he's 82. He needs at least a 22-year-old.
That's true. That's true. Wow. Like what? This is the note that Sam Elliott goes out on.
I know.
Please somebody hire him to do something else after this so that we don't have to remember him by this.
I know. Oh, God.
Oh, God. I'll always remember him from Roadhouse as the hottest, but, you know. Roadhouse. So more old people stuff, Becca. They're driving down the highway and drinking.
Oh, yeah.
I said to Timmy, there is no fucking way this would happen. The liabilities. First of all, what medications are these people on that they're able to just drink margaritas all day?
Yeah.
My mother-in-law's on a bunch of medication. I would never give her a margarita, at least not 5 of them.
You're just strapping her in a van. Let's go, Grandma.
Jesus Christ.
My aunt does work for a very nice upscale retirement center home. And they do things all the time with the old people who live there. But it's like the museum.
Yes.
They go on a walking tour of the Japanese
gardens.
Yes, it's not.
Becca, I am 48 and I wouldn't want to do this bullshit. Like, these women are ladies of a certain age. They don't want to be in a smoky, dirty casino.
It doesn't
drinking, driving down the road.
Oxygen tanks. They can't even be in that casino.
No,
too much smoke.
This is ridiculous. And why are we treating them like they're children? Like, the lack of respect is just.
Yeah. And how is Ansley getting into the casino, drinking, gambling? No one says, where's the truancy officer?
She probably has a fake ID that Angela probably bought her.
It's probably Angela's face on it.
Oh, God. Little Miss Recap will return in a moment. For ad-free episodes, visit littlemissrecap.com/support. Guys, it's finally happened. Someone has heard us talking about therapy forever and finally decided to sponsor the show. We could not be happier to welcome Grow Therapy as a sponsor for Little Miss Recap. If you're feeling bogged down by impossible expectations or the noise of new year, new me, take a second to pause. Grow Therapy gives you space to slow down, check in, and start the year from a more grounded place. Whether it's your first time in therapy or your 50th, Grow makes it easier to find a therapist who fits you, not the other way around. They connect you with thousands of independent licensed therapists across the U.S., offering both virtual and in-person sessions, nights and weekends. You can search by what matters, like insurance, specialty, identity, or availability, and get started in as little as 2 days. And there's no subscriptions, no long-term commitments, and if something comes up, you can cancel up to 24 hours in advance. And here's the thing, and we talk about this all the time on Little Miss Recap. You do not have to be in crisis to go to therapy. You can just want to work on making your life less crowded, less noisy, and finding a way to build space in your life for you. Whatever challenges you're facing, Grow Therapy is here to help. Sessions average about $21 with insurance, and some pay as little as $0, depending on their plan. And what's great about Grow Therapy is you can check your insurance coverage right on the website. So there's no hidden fees. Visit growtherapy.com/LMR today to get started. That's growtherapy.com/LMR. growtherapy.com/LMR. Availability and coverage vary by state and insurance plan. Make this year the year that you are committed to you. I know you guys love to hear me rage against trash people. And I know you love when I get so worked up watching Cody avoid responsibility for everything in his life at all turns. So when my day ends and I'm done watching Sister Wives, how do I relax? Well, it's easy. It is our sponsor, Lumi Gummies. They're back! Yay! Consistent, mellow, super delicious. Lumi Gummies are specifically designed to make you feel good, not stoned. Whether you're looking for an end-of-day distressor, a midday mood boost, or help getting the best sleep ever, Lumi Gummies has a strain that's right for you. So I am currently on a hybrid journey. You guys know this. And I bought the hybrid bundle, which comes with 3 flavors: sour strawberry cookies, sour caramel apple kush, and watermelon sorbet. They're all delicious. Cannot recommend one over the other because they're all fantastic. One of the ways I treat myself is I take a strawberry cookies hybrid gummy and I get into my tub and I watch something funny, something fun, a documentary, a sitcom, anything other than Cody Brown. And it mellows me out and I feel great. Lumi Gummies are available nationwide. Go to lumigummies.com. That's L-U-M-I gummies.com and use code Little Miss Recap in checkout for 30% off your order. Again, that's lumigummies.com, code Little Miss Recap, lumigummies.com, code Little Miss Recap. The link is in the show notes. I hope you will support Lumi Gummies. Not only do I love them so much, but I'm so grateful to have them back again as a sponsor. Thank you, Lumi Gummies.
At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education from our globally acclaimed faculty to you. Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university, online. That's a degree better. Learn more at asuonline.asu.edu.
So then they give the nurse, Margaret, a makeover just by slutting her up a little bit.
I know. It was like one of those makeovers, like what's that movie from the 90s where She's All That?
She's All That, where they just take the glasses off?
Just take the glasses off and take her hair out of a ponytail.
Freddie Prinze Jr.
Like, oh my God, who's this new girl?
Yes, that's what it was like. And like, I hate to tell you, Angela and Ainsley, but like, Margaret seems like a very smart woman. She's talking about like anatomy and stuff like that. Like, not every woman finds her worth in I don't know, titty tops or short skirts. Titty tops.
And I also hated it, like kind of like jumping ahead a little when she goes home and she's
I can't.
And now her husband's like, his eyes come out and he's like, awooga.
And suddenly he's like, oh, suddenly I want to fuck you again.
Yeah.
This is great.
He's like, do this tomorrow. It's like, why can't we just be smart and like regular pretty? Why do we have to be smart and sexy? Like
Margaret was fine and beautiful before the stupid trashy makeover.
Doesn't Margaret have a boss? Is there no boss? No manager here?
Is there no legal department?
There's no HR. Yeah.
So they get to the casino. Margaret is very uncomfortable being oogled, but Ainsley's like, oh, believe me, this is what all women want, honey. You'll be driving a new car next week. No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
My husband, I don't know, against all odds, thinks I'm beautiful. He doesn't buy me new cars to prove it. First of all, I buy my own car. Yeah. And second of all, Timmy's not like, well, you look real good. I'm going to bang you on the kitchen table and then I'm going to take you down the Lexus dealership. What?
I'm just going to put my Beth sweater on today and wait by the door, like with my hand up and on the head and side and see what it gets me from
See
Steve.
If Steve buys you another car, because we know you guys only have one car that you all drive around in.
Okay, side note, we just have to say something because I don't think we talked about this. When Amy came to San Francisco, she thought we didn't have a car.
Because I think people in cities don't need cars.
We really don't. I don't use a car. Steve is the only one who uses it. I get around fine. But so she comes in and she's like, do you guys have a car? The way she said it.
Steve's like, yeah, we have a few of them.
And Timmy goes, I told you so. I guess you had to be there. It cracks me up the way you said it. Do you guys have a car?
Yeah, I thought I'm just not used to this city living. Because if I lived in a city, I would never, ever, ever drive. Never.
No.
In fact, I'm watching Only Murders in the Building, which I love so much. I want to live in like a building like the Arcania when I'm old. Like I want to live in a building with a nice doorman and I just can walk down the street and get my groceries and like I don't want to ever have to get in a car.
I have several friends who live in very nice high rises in the city. And every time I'm there, I'm like, when I grow up, I want to be you.
Yes. Yes. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So Angela goes over to the roulette wheel and she wins a ton of money. Now, I have zero experience with casinos and roulette and stuff. Did this make any sense to you?
Yes, it did.
So you can bet the color or the number?
Yeah. So when you're playing roulette, it's just like a lucky game of odds and numbers, but it is better to bet. Roulette is actually my game. It's better to bet on the outside of the numbers. So like the black and the red, or like the first section of numbers is broken up. And then when you're doubling it, you're doubling your bet. So you're losing, but you just did 100, you're doubling on 100. So now you're 200. So you're going to win double.
Wow. You're very confident with this.
It is my game.
So do you win less if you just bet the color?
You win less if you just bet the numbers.
Oh, just the numbers.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least in my experience. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You want to do the number. You want to do the outside because then you're doubling it.
Didn't make much sense to me, but somehow she won $317,000.
Well, then she went to the craps table, and that's Steve's game. Yeah.
Okay. Timmy is what's the game with 21? Help me.
Blackjack.
Yeah. That's his game. My game is nothing because I lose everything.
I like to play and then I win and I feel really like, hey boys, watch out.
Blow on this dice.
And then I lose it all real fast.
You turn into Sharon Stone from Casino?
Yes.
So there's a small scene with Cami sitting at the bar. And she gets hit on by a dude. And she has salad dressing all over her face. He touches her. She hits the dude and flips the fuck out and cries in the bathroom. Thoughts on this scene, Becca? That's a fucking diamond on her finger.
He didn't see. I'm so sorry. He didn't see that diamond on her finger from 10 blocks away.
Wow. It's a diamond.
That was my one problem is just men. And two, like I did feel my kind of heart kind of broke for her because I think it was one of those moments where like as a, she is a widow and like it was just, it kind of made me sad for her. It made her human to me.
Yeah, it did. She's so Demi Moore. I have a complicated relationship with Demi Moore because I like her.
Or as this character or in general?
In general, because I like her. I think she's a good actress, but she has done so much to her face that she's unrecognizable to me.
Yeah.
And it takes me out of the scene. It just does.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when Renee Zellweger had all that work.
Oh,
and you were like, she doesn't even look like herself. So maybe I just need to adjust to it.
Yeah.
I mean, look, you do you. If she thinks she needs that work, get it done. It's fine. But it just takes me out. And she doesn't feel like the Demi Moore that like we knew and loved and grew up with. But yeah, she's okay in this role. I mean, she's doing a lot of whispering.
Yeah, she's. I'm not really a fan of her like maybe Texas accent that she's trying to do.
So now Tommy is flying with Rebecca and Wolverine to Fort Worth, and they get to Cami's. And first of all, they bring Nate up on the computer. Okay.
Because he can't leave. He's too busy. He's got to stay at the house.
Too busy. Can't leave. But they face him only to Cami.
Yes.
They don't turn the computer around so he can see the presentation.
Or why would they not go into a conference room?
That's what Timmy said.
Yeah. If you're having that kind of meeting and you're like going over documents, you're going into a conference room so he can look at them. You're projecting them on the screen. Yes.
Yeah. It was kind of weird. So he pulls out his little maps. They start talking about the well. I'm into this guy.
I
like him. And Tommy and Rebecca are sort of in the camp of we should pull out. This is too big of a risk. We need to litigate this. We could win it. And there's a whole lot of, but what is my word worth, Tommy? Tommy, what does my word mean? And Tommy's like, it's oil. Nobody's word means anything. Who gives a fuck? Like he's very level-headed in the scene.
Yes.
But she's like, Wolverine sells her on this idea, and she's like, let's do it. Let's do it, Wolverine. And Cami wants to be true to her word, and she's keeping it, and she's gonna wildcat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she's going wildcat.
I also thought she doesn't go to meetings. Meetings come to her. So why weren't they at her house? But
true. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's why they're not in the conference room, because they had to go to her office.
Maybe.
So Rebecca is pissed about this.
Well, she has steam coming out of her head.
Ooh. And her and Wolverine get into it outside the office. And she's like, he says, just because I didn't say what you wanted me to say, you're mad and you're going to cut off the relationship. He says, it's your way or the highway, basically. And then he says, what a lonely woman you're going to be.
That was mean.
She turns around and that stung.
Yeah, it hurt. She looked like she was going to cry. It hurt her feelings.
Becca, because she's smart.
Yeah.
So because she's smart, she's never going to get a guy.
No, why would guys like you?
Enough. You got to be sexier. You got to. Angela and Ainsley need to come in and give her a makeover. They need to cut a V in her shirt, give her a titty top. They need to jack up her skirt, lower her pants, whatever they're doing.
Where's that wench outfit? Put her back in it.
So is it sad to say like Rebecca and Wolverine are kind of giving the most in this episode? Like I'm into their story.
If it wasn't for them, what are we like rooting for, wanting?
I don't know. Now Cami and Tommy are alone and I'm flabbergasted. My gob is smacked by the balls on this woman who has treated Tommy like shit and sort of not implied, told the cartel that he is not to be trusted.
Yeah.
And then she's like, my friends won't return my calls, Tommy. They don't want a widow. They don't want a widow, a rich widow around their husbands. Because, I would just seduce any man I'm near because I'm a woman.
I did feel that, though. I did feel that because I was a young single mom, a divorced single mom.
Yep.
And I did feel a lot of my married friends at that time pulled away.
Sure.
And I felt like, oh, they don't want their husbands. Or like I consciously really understood. I mean, that's why Grayson didn't go to the Boy Scouts and he really wanted to. My son really wanted to go to the Boy Scouts and my own insecurities. We went to the first meeting and one of the other moms said to me, oh, so you're just going to be hanging out with all the dads every Thursday night, huh?
Oh, and you were like, oh, that feels gross.
And I was like, I can't be that single mom hanging out with. Yeah. And so I really kind of felt for her in this scene where you're a piranha.
Timmy's very good friend who has since passed away, RIP. When he had his 50th birthday party, the slogan and the motto was, it's never too late to have a happy childhood. So why don't you sign Grayson up for the Boy Scouts now?
For his birthday on Thursday, I'll just like, surprise, you're a member.
Surprise, a grown man's gonna be hanging out with all these little Boy Scouts. What could happen? What could go wrong?
That's not even weirder.
But she's like, here's where the gall comes from, though.
Yeah.
Like, you're leaning on Tommy, who you ostracized and made to feel like an idiot, and now you're like, my friends won't talk to me, Tommy. What are we gonna do? How you liking the voice? Is it working for you? What do I need to do? Give me a note on it.
It needs to be more shaky and more whispery.
Whispery. Okay, I'll work on it. So then she's like, and then I wrote, he has to fucking comfort her now and hug her. Fuck her. I would have been like, what'd you say about me last week to Danny Morell?
Yeah. I mean, and
that's why you don't have friends. It's not because you're a hot widow. It's because you talk shit about people.
Because you're hanging out with the cartel. Also, even he told him, like, people are going to turn you two against each other.
Yes.
Like,
so she hugs him and he's like, Cami, let me sell this for you and you could retire somewhere very rich and comfortable. And she's like, I don't want that. I want success. I
That
had
was a
it there.
good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Yeah.
Go get it for me. And Tommy contemplates going behind her back and canceling the lease with Danny Morale, but instead he pops by to visit the cartel and is convinced that, okay, this might work. But this was an interesting meeting because he also understands Danny Morale's plan.
Yes.
Danny Morale's going into this knowing it's probably going to fail, but has secured his bag.
Yep.
And he's going to come out on top and she's not.
And this is the first time that Tommy learns about the contract and the deal and that she gave him royalties.
Which I guess is a no-no. So if her company goes under, so be it. And then he says to Tommy, like, would you do anything different? And Tommy's kind of like, no, I don't think I would. Let me take my size 6 women's jeans right out of here. Watch my butt as I walk away.
Look at this little flat ass as I leave.
So on the plane home, Tommy notices tension between Rebecca and Wolverine. And he tells her, you're too uptight. Why you sulking? And she confesses, Wolverine said something that really hurt my feelings.
Yeah. But the best line is when Tommy gets on the plane, he looks at Wolverine and says, like, God damn it, I've never seen somebody sell 10% the way you did. They're all mad at him and
Wolverine's like, I'm just trying to do my job.
Yeah.
You know what? Wolverine could sell me on 10%.
Yeah.
I'd buy into it. Whatever. That's a good question. Would you take this bet? Like, would you go with Wolverine or would you listen to Tommy?
If I was Cami and you've never worked a day in your life leading up to this,
no.
I don't even want to work now, and I've been working every day of my life. I would sell that shit and go buy a beachfront home.
Well, that's what Tommy says to her. Like, I could get you Cabana Boys fanning you. And she's like, I don't want Cabana Boys.
No,
I
do.
Success.
That is success, having Cabana Boys.
Yes.
You made it.
Okay, so the physical therapist shows up at the house, and of course, there's a lot of sexual innuendo.
Yes.
She doesn't know her right from her left, walks into the bathroom and finds Dale peeing.
Yep.
And he's like, whoa, hot, sexy siren. What do I gotta do? Like, she just turns men into puddles of themselves.
He's like, boobies.
And this woman is wearing, Becca, what is she wearing? She's wearing a titty top.
She's wearing a titty top, booty shorts. Like, she really took the physical therapy to heart, and she wore some platform shoes because those are better for your arch.
Glittered platform shoes.
Did you see her license plate?
Hot lips. And I don't think she was talking about the MASH character. So she shows up, and of course, we have the same old with Nate being like, what's going on here? And Tommy like, don't ask questions.
Yeah.
So she finds TL and they're talking. And I have to admit, I did laugh here because, she's talking to him about doing aqua therapy. And he's like, so let me get this straight. You want to hold me in a pool of water against you and rock me back and forth? Like, okay.
Sign me up.
And even I was like, I would do that.
Yeah, sounds kind of nice.
Yeah. Little Miss Recap will return in a moment. For ad-free episodes, visit littlemissrecap.com/support. So, now I wrote, oh God, we're going to pop by Margaret's house to watch her husband fuck her because she's sexy now. What have they done to Margaret? This is a woman with education and credentials and a professional healthcare career.
Oh, but you know what? One chance to be sexy, ripping those diplomas off the wall.
That's true. That's true.
Don't they ask her, what did they say when they were in the casino to her? Would you rather be stared at or
oogled
or something? And they're like, girl, you want to be oogled. It's like,
it's so gross. And then she says something like, nobody stares at Oh, it's something that isn't pretty. Like nobody stares at something that they don't like, that isn't beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like,
right.
Come on.
A lot of people stare at me. I guarantee they don't think I'm beautiful. They're just like, what's that old lady doing over there?
A woman's worth is not in her looks, Taylor Sheridan.
Thank God. Thank God for me.
Because I'd be at the dollar store. That's my worth.
Oh, so now at dinner, it's baseball theme. We're having hot dogs and peanuts. And I don't know why why can't we just grill out hot dogs? Why does it have to be a theme? Why does everyone have to be in a baseball uniform? And did we just have those laying around? Do you know how expensive a baseball jersey is?
Well, I mean, she just won $300,000.
That's true. Okay, here's a question for you. You con Steve out of 10 grand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I take 10 grand? I'm taking Amye out. We're going to go, whale watching in Monterey, and it's going to cost a lot of money. So you and I go out and you win $300,000. Do you give Steve back $300,000 or do you give Steve back $10,000 and be like, thanks, here's your return?
I would give Steve $10,000 and then tell him I won $5,000 and split it with him.
And where's the 300?
Hidden away in my sexy time savings.
I just have a safe in my office marked sexy time.
Sexy time.
I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's in there, but the money goes in there amongst other things.
Stay away for sexy time. And okay, Steve and I have won not that much money by no stretch of the means, but we have won a little bit at the casino before.
Sure. Yeah.
They give you a check. They don't give you
stacks of cash.
And you fill out, at least in Nevada and California, you fill out a form because you have to pay taxes.
Tax man's a coming. Yeah. And even if I took a check for $300,000 down to my little Wells Fargo, they would not have $300,000 in cash to give me.
No.
I would have to make an appointment. That would be a thing.
Yes.
And I know this because we bought a house. So we took a home equity loan on our house to buy a rental property a few years ago. And I ended up having to take $50,000 in cash. So I got the home equity check. I had to go cash it.
Okay.
At Wells Fargo. I had to make an appointment like a week in advance for them to give me $50,000 in cash.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. I was driving around like a crazy person. It was the most money I ever had in my life. I was like, oh my God. I literally just had to take it to another bank and put it in. I forget why. No. It was a cash offer. So we had to do this a certain way. I forget what I had to do. I had to get a money order or something. I forget. Yeah. But either way, I had this money.
Yeah.
And I had to make an appointment with the bank. They don't just give you $300,000.
No.
That day. They have to make sure they have it.
And I got an inheritance once that was automatically deposited into my account. And it took about a week for it to get through. And the bank called me in. And when I went in, they said, can you please explain where this large sum, it wasn't even that large, but you have to account for things.
Yes. Yeah. And even one time I was taking $8,000 out of a savings account to buy a car. And I wanted to take 10 or something like that. It was like 9 or 10. And they said, if it's over 10, we have to alert the IRS or whatever. Yeah. Like that puts up a flag.
That's I think it's like 10,075. It's like a little over 10, but yeah.
I think I took out like $9,900.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's they don't just, the casino's not just going to hand you stacks of cash. Period.
But
end of sentence.
This is Angela.
And she looks like
pretty.
that.
People just do things for her.
Well, let me tell you something. Tommy is so turned on by her. He just fucks her right on the kitchen counter, right while everybody else is in the next room at the dinner table. And Dale makes a joke about someone's getting a hot dog. And Nate is like, how dare you say that in front of the child, Ainsley?
She's right here.
Ainsley's like, oh, I don't care. I don't care. Yeah.
She's like, this is going to take a while.
I have daughters. They are not this into me. If I said to my daughters, like, guess what we're doing today, guys? We're going to go to the old folks' home. We're going to take them all to the casino. Like, even if it was something fun, my kids would be like, no. We're going to Dunkin'. We have vaping to do. We're going to sit in the Sheetz parking lot. Not happening. Like, they would not want to be with me.
I think we should both text our children and be like, hey, I'm going to volunteer at this old folks home. I signed you up too. See what they say.
And then when Grayson replies, no, thank you, just respond back, I'm just kidding. You're enrolled in the Boy Scouts now.
I made your dreams come true.
So TL, now we end with this scene with TL and, as I'm calling her, the dancer.
Yeah, we didn't get her name, I don't think.
In the pool, and it's pretty serene.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way he's kind of just floating, but why is he in his jeans?
That's what I said.
Like, why is he not in his undies? Like, she told him he could be in his boxers.
Well, maybe that's maybe that's a him choice. Maybe he's like a no leg guy. Doesn't want anyone to see his legs.
He's a never nude, like Tobias on Arrested Development. Maybe he, like, okay, you live at Billy Bob Thornton's house. He doesn't have a bathing suit?
I mean, it's your son. That's not weird to borrow bathing suits.
No, not at all. I don't know. So that's where we end. He's floating around and he's asking a lot of questions. And as always with Taylor Sheridan, I'm on the edge of my seat. Like, please don't let this go into a territory that I don't want it to go in. He's right on that edge.
You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah. Like, I'm shocked because, again, remember, I was still waiting for Handsome Touched Me. So I'm like, is he going to like just grab her tit and just be like, tune in Tokyo? Like, what is going to happen here?
And then she runs out like, I'm done. Yeah.
Oh, Becca.
Is he gonna die? I feel like someone has to die. Like, someone's gonna die, right? They're doing a lot of like
TL has to die this season.
Yeah.
Let me see what's coming up next episode, because there's only 2 more episodes.
Yeah.
This is gonna go down as one of the worst seasons of television, in my opinion. Plans, tears, and sirens. Angela rescues Ainsley.
Oh.
Cooper asserts his leadership at the drill site. I don't know. So there are going to be 10 episodes verified. So we'll see. He's probably going to die in the finale. Don't you think?
It feels like he has to, with all this like foreshadowing and talking, and
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. Speaking of, can we shift real quick into Sister Wives talk?
Sure.
What's the future of that show, Becca?
I think that this week's episode was showing us this show has to end. Because what else is there? Do you just want these 3 to 4 different storylines trying to be edited into one show?
Yeah, like they're just not connected.
No. And
it's similar to Landman.
Yes. And the further all of the Browns get from each other, there's no connection. Like, no one's talking to Cody and Robin. No one. No one is. After the divorce, Janelle's not talking to Mary.
I don't even know if Janelle and Christine are that close anymore.
No.
Like, I think they still talk maybe, but they were super tight after the divorces.
Yes.
But I don't know. I'm not sensing that anymore. And I think Janelle, I'm really pushing back against this narrative that Janelle needs to find a man to be content. Because Janelle seems super fucking content to me.
Yes.
And we need to leave her the hell alone.
I had an aunt whose husband died very early. She's been a widow probably my whole life almost. She's never been with another man. She doesn't want to be with men. She's happy. She had a life. She had a husband. She had children. She has great friends now. She lives a great life.
Yeah.
But I want to get away from this narrative that women need men to fulfill their lives.
Yeah. Like, I come from a long line of women. Like, my grandmother was a widow at 42, 43, never dated, nothing.
Yeah.
My mom, she and my dad divorced, 20 some years ago now. And she had a quick second marriage, but it was very quick.
Yeah.
She's been alone ever since. She's perfectly fine. My sister, same thing. Alone, never wants to live with anybody else. Like, it is a tradition in my family.
Yeah.
And I get it. I would feel the same way. I mean, I have a very good marriage. I think if something happened with me and Timmy, I don't know if I'd be real quick to run out there and replace him. He's already my second husband, so
yeah,
I've replaced one already.
Steve is also my second husband.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not somebody, I'm not like, oh, marriage is, one and done type of thing.
Yeah.
But I think if something were to happen in my relationship with Steve, even if it was sadly a divorce or even sadder, a death, I don't ever want to live with a man again.
Yeah.
I want my own space. I want my own bathroom. I want my own,
and I can imagine, you and I are very close to our kids. Like, I can imagine if, Penelope had a family and I lived right near them.
Yep.
And I was very active in my grandkids' lives. That would be all the fulfillment I would need.
That would fulfill me completely.
And that's kind of what happened. My Graham was so close to me and Jenny. And then my mom was so close to my kids. Like, there's just not, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I would maybe want to go out and get banged once in a while, but that would be it. That would be it.
That would be it. And I don't even think I would want to online date.
No,
I don't think online dating is for me. One, I think I would fall in love with everyone and I would assume everyone was in love with me. Yeah. But I think Janelle is happy. She said it this week.
Happy.
One door closed and I walked right into another one.
And don't forget, like, you and I are talking from the perspective of, like, we've raised 2 kids, right? Janelle's raised 6
plus all the other kids always
and
around.
She worked full time for most of that. She's tired. Like, she just wants to, just be alone and have some peace and garden and do what she wants. And that's fine. And Christine is a good example of somebody who wants the other thing.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of it for Christine is she never felt that her and Cody had a whole marriage.
No.
She never felt sexually desired by him. She never felt supported by him. She's found that in David. She's great too.
Yep.
Good for her. So it's like all these people are in really good places. It feels weird. Like, David and Christine can't carry a show.
No.
I'm not interested in watching their basement drywall go up.
No. And, I noticed this episode how annoying Mary is. I don't need more. I don't need a Mary dating journey. I don't need a Mary remodeling the B&B journey.
Nope. And I'm confident that Mary is in such a good place with her friends and all of that.
Yes.
I'm confident she'll find somebody. I don't need to see it.
No.
I don't need to care.
I'll see it here's the thing, in this day and age with the internet, I'll see it on Instagram.
Yeah.
We will still be able to see their lives on the internet. They're not going away completely.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind. I know that there is going to be we know that there will be another season. And I hope that that's the end. And I wouldn't mind seeing like a 2 to 3 limited series episode of The Farm.
Sure.
Of, like them, this is what it is, and moving in. And then we could see everybody again together.
Yeah.
But
I think if they go into season 21 with the idea that this is the final season, they'll have the ability to wrap up. Yeah. Wrap everybody up. You're right. A little story arc about the farm, story arc about Mary, story arc about Christine, and then Cody and Robin. I don't even need to see it.
But how many more times are we just going to watch them AV around?
Oh my God.
I mean, I find giggles and joy in falling, yes, but
I know.
And even half of the show was aerial shots of just AVs driving around. ATVs. What did I call them? AVs? Sorry.
You know what? And let's not even get started on how irresponsible it is to still be riding those around after you've had so many close calls. Like, look at what happened to Dayton. Christ.
Oh, I forget. Yeah.
Jesus.
And
all right. So Landman needs to wrap it up here. And so does Sister Wives.
Yeah.
There is a parallel here.
I only want to see, Sister Wives end, but I want them to close us out. I want there to be a storytelling of the last season of everybody living happily ever after. And maybe polygamy isn't for everyone,
And I want Landman to continue.
Yes. And we know we're getting a third season.
I need it to get back on track.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what this is that he's given us. Maybe he didn't expect that it would get a second season. So he had to quick write it, do a couple bumps of coke and write it.
Yeah.
But please, for the love of God, Taylor Sheridan, I am available. You can email me at amy@lomasrecap.com. I'm available if you want to pull me in. I could write from the perspective of a not pretty woman. I could help you with that. Let's get into it. Let me explain to you that women have things in their heads called brains.
Yeah. They do be a thinking. Before we close out, I just had to Google Taylor Sheridan's wife. Without you knowing, what color hair do you think she has?
Blonde.
No.
What?
She is black hair, dark eyed. She kind of looks like, her name is Nicole, and she looks like the Nicole from the Pussycat Dolls.
Oh, she's pretty.
In a very
Nicole Meerbrook. Wow.
Yeah, she's very pretty and in a non-traditional pretty way, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Like she doesn't look like the women he portrays on Landman.
No. Which I find to be very interesting, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, I do see a lot of pictures with her boobs like out though. So.
She's a model. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, great. Good for her. They got married in 2013.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. All right, guys, that's been your Landman. Pray for us, as we go forward here, that it gets better.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us on this journey, all 20 of you.
Oh my God. We have at least 25 now.
Oh, yay.
People are getting into it.
Yeah. Well, I want to say thank you to the original 16 who watched it on their own.
Stayed with us. Yes.
And I apologize to the additional 10 who we dragged in.
Yes. We really are sorry. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, Becca.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye.